Tom, it's interesting, isn't it, that for a Tory at the moment, do they consider it as the Daily Mail, that, you know, don't they know there's a war on, getting at the people who are calling for resignations? And then you see the entirely other side of the story there in the Mirror, led by liars and lawbreakers. For the Tories, it's very difficult because Rishi Sunak is now involved. If you argue to get rid of Boris Johnson because of what he did, you now have to include Rishi Sunak, who was the obvious successor.
Well, exactly. This is one of the points that is saving the Prime Minister's skin, perhaps more than anything else. The unpredictability of what a leadership contest would look like. Of course, Conservative leadership contests are always pretty unpredictable. If we go back to 1975, few would have expected Margaret Thatcher would have become the leader of the Conservative Party. If we go up to 1990, who would have thought that John Major would be the person that emerged from the fray? And in 2001, who would have thought, indeed, that it was Ian Duncan Smith rather than everyone was expecting Michael Portillo? In 2005, David Cameron came completely out of the blue. Perhaps people were thinking David Davis would take that chalice. And, of course, in 2016, who would have thought Theresa May, the person who voted Remain, would become the Prime Minister after Brexit? These particular leadership contests are always very unpredictable. And so, in terms of trying to initiate one, different factions would have to be very clear within the Conservative Party as who their preferred candidate might be. And given the fact that Rishi Sunak is now implicated, given the fact that his stock has fallen within the Conservative Party and the country at large, potentially this would not be a clean or a swift affair. It would be a protracted leadership contest at the time of national crisis, something that is holding many people back from trying to put in their letters to the chairman of the 1922 committee, Sir Graham Brady.